Yeah, well, I think what I heard last night was more of the same. It's promises of free stuff and a lot of fluff and no real actionable solutions to problems, which is what we want to come to the table and work on. I had a meeting with the legislative liaison from the Biden administration a few weeks ago. Let her know what our priorities are for infrastructure. We're ready to come to the table and work on infrastructure, roads and bridges, locks and dams. They're absolutely crucial to a state like Iowa, where we need to get our agricultural and manufactured products out to market on the Mississippi River. So we're ready to come to the table and work on those kinds of projects and investments. But you're looking at a fundamental change in policy, a fundamental change in viewpoint that the government is the answer. The government's not the answer. The private sector is the answer. The people of this country are the answer. They're coming up with solutions to our problems every day. They're helping us recover from this pandemic. And I believe in the people of this country. I believe in our Constitution. And we've seen that come under assault, not only by the Biden administration, but by the Democrats in control of Congress under Nancy Pelosi's leadership as well.
Congresswoman, I only have a few seconds left, but I got to ask you this. You know, there are some Republicans who are trying to chip away at the edges and find compromise. Is compromise possible on bills this big that are so motivated by the leftward drift in the Democratic Party that we've seen?
Yeah, and I think that's why people are really upset with how Congress runs, right? It's these huge packages that are filled with liberal priorities. What we need to be focused on is smaller, targeted packages that meet the needs of the American people at a price tag that respects the taxpayers of this country. I heard you talking to my colleague, Kevin Brady from Texas. The tax burden is going to fall on the American working family here, and we have to stop disrespecting the hardworking taxpayers of this country. So I think Republicans, you'll find, are ready to come to the table on reasonable, targeted solutions. But last night, all I heard was cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. The spending spigot is on, and it's Biden's blank checkbook at work.
Cha-ching, cha-ching coming out of the taxpayer's pocket. Congresswoman Ashley Hinson, appreciate your perspective tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Brian.